Hey, how you guys doing? Well, today's topic is a topic I really try to stay away from, and I'll make a real short video about it, giving my opinions and what can be done about it. Yes, we have yet another incident where an Asian store owner is on the fire after assaulting a black customer for allegedly stealing eyelashes. How will I approach this topic? The Asian store owner is wrong in every aspect of the situation. But when are we gonna get it? When are we gonna understand that you do not have to patronize these people? Let me tell you an incident that happened to me yesterday. I was down in the mall, Grapevines Mills, yesterday with my wife and my two daughters, and we went to a candy store. And the guy who's the owner of the store was I guess a Arab fellow. He had on a turban, a big beard, and everything. And we getting ready to walk up to the counter to check out. The guy walks away from the counter. So I said, shoot. I walked clean out the store. I said, the hell with this. My wife and my two daughters stayed in the store. I said, well, why do you guys stay in the store? Because from the time I see that type of action, that type of behavior, I'm gone. I don't have to spend my money with you. And any store I go into, and I feel like, well, I don't give a damn what they're selling. Or if I even need what they're buying, I'll walk clean out. I don't have to patronize them. You see, from the minute we start seeing how they treat you, because this is not the first incident. This is one of many instances how Korean store owners treat African Americans. I mean, and we have the same philosophy over and over and over. When they mistreat us, guess what we do? We use a tired old cliche. We're gonna go out there, march, and protest and boycott. Listen, you really want to boycott them? Stop buying anything from them. Anything. If it's here, don't buy it. I don't even know why you're buying it here in the first place. Let me tell you something, ladies. I'm talking to you now. I don't know if someone never told you this, but I'm gonna tell you this. You are beautiful the way you are. You don't need that garbage in your hair. Okay? Ladies, you are beautiful the way you are. You don't need to wear those ridiculous eyelashes looking like damn brooms in your eyes. It looks foolish. You don't need to wear that garbage. You are beautiful the way you are. But you see, when you have the social conditioning from the media and these social degenerates we call celebrities programming your mind into thinking that that's what's accepted, you start to manifest that type of need inside you. And like I told you before, it's all done painlessly. You don't feel anything. Okay, getting back on topic. Why are you continually patronizing people? You know how some Korean Americans feel about African Americans. Why are you continuing to patronize people who don't care about you? You see, it's not the first time in history. Remember the one young lady right after the Rodney King riots back in, I think, 91 or 92, I believe it was. Latisha Harlan, this young lady right here. This young sister, 15 years old, was shot in the back of the head after she decides to put the oranges down the counter and walk out the store. The store owner, a Korean American, shot her in the back of the head. The story is there for you to read. For those of you that know what I'm talking about, that remember the story, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't have any clue, it's in the description box. The link is in the description box for you to read the story. You have to study your history. We have to do better than this. Stop patronizing people who don't care anything about you. You have to get that in your mind, man. And she went to get orange juice. She put the orange juice in her bag and she walked to the front counter with $2 to pay for it. Well, the store owner assumed she was going to steal it. Then an altercation broke out. That's right. Because they assumed, they didn't have any evidence she was going to steal it. They assumed she was going to steal it. The article's right here for you to read. You can check it out yourself. You see? So, on that day, less than 2 weeks after King was beaten, she walked into Empire Liquor Market on South, I guess it's Figueroa Street. She grabbed orange juice from the refrigerator and placed it in her bag. And $2 in her hand to pay for it. However, the store owner, Korean American Soon Jan-do, believed that Harlan was stealing the juice. Okay? They believed that she was going to steal it. They had no direct evidence once or ever. And it was all caught on their own surveillance cameras. And did this person go to jail? No, they got off with probation, a fine, and that's it. So I'm saying, it seemed to me that some of us don't learn from history. Now, I know some of you guys wasn't born back in 1991, 92. I'm well aware of that. However, don't you do any research on anything? This old tired idea of protesting and marching, it doesn't work. No one is going to respect you if that's all you're going to do is march and protest. In a couple of days, it'll be someone else in some other time, a different situation. Same outcome. Okay? When are you going to get it? You have the power. That's what I don't understand for the life of me. You have the power. That's like me going into a KKK store or Aryan Nation store and getting upset because of how they treated me in the store. I'm going to protest the store. Or they might, assume I'm stealing, so me and them get into an altercation. That doesn't make any sense. I know how they feel about me. Am I saying all Korean Americans feel that way? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you got your senses, don't you? Animals can tell when something is wrong, when someone has up to no good. Let me tell you something. If you have a dog, especially a dog, you might have a friendly dog that never barks at nobody. But all of a sudden, somebody that you might feel is a friend to you comes around, a dog just barking, going crazy because it's trying to get at this person. You can't understand, wow, what's wrong with this dog? This dog doesn't operate this way. But the dog senses something that you don't. You see? So they can sense things, and we as humans can sense things too. What happened? Your the senses are that dumb, that deadened that you can't feel. Don't you feel like, wait a minute, I go in this store here, man, and it just don't feel right. You know what? Whatever it was you was going to buy, it wasn't that damn important. Go somewhere else. Okay? Go somewhere where you're not followed around the store, where you're not always accused of being a crook, and you didn't steal anything. Am I saying that some people don't go in the store with intentions to steal? Of course, some people do that. However, to prejudge, that's what you're doing. You're prejudging, to have prejudice against someone without any proof. It's like you go into court and the judge says, "Oh, guilty," but Your Honor, you didn't even hear the case. No, not just looking at you, you're African American, you're guilty. But Your Honor, you didn't hear any of the evidence or anything. Guilty. Next case, 10 years. That's what it is to be prejudged, and that's what some Korean Americans, some Asian Americans do when they see an African American in their place of business. Yet we don't seem to understand that they are there to exchange, have a medium of exchange. You want something they have, and they want what you have, which is money, and you want whatever's inside the store. It's a medium of exchange. You're not going in to beg for anything, but we don't seem to understand that logic. You have the power. If you don't like the way they're treating you, you know what? Thanks, but no thanks. Go somewhere else. And you really want to protest them, have an economic protest. Don't boycott for a week, 2 weeks. Boycott indefinitely. Let them see you're serious. Then people begin to take you serious. If all you're going to do is march and protest in a couple of days, you're back in the store, then nothing's going to change. No one's going to respect you. It's like the march in Wall Street. Protest Wall Street. It didn't last. No one took them seriously. What changed? Nothing. You see, unless you're ready to go the distance, you're wasting your time. But I know, like I said, it's going to be a short video. That's all I got to say. You have the power. Once again, ladies, you are beautiful without that stuff. I don't know why you keep, well, I know why. Allow me to contradict myself. I know why you're doing it, because the media has conditioned your mind. But like I said before, if someone has not told you you're beautiful without it, well, let me be the first person to tell you you're beautiful the way you are. You have to be the one to believe it, though. Until next time, you guys take it easy. I'm out.